Okay, so we're back at the lawnmower, Craftsman lawnmower flip that we've been working on for the last few days. Just give you a brief overview, don't want to spend a lot of time on it. We changed the oil, fixed the gas tank. I don't know if I showed you that. We used a little bit of JB Weld that had crack on it. We sharpened the blades, just did some preventive maintenance. But the biggest problem with this mower, well, there's actually two problems with this mower, is they've ripped out the wiring harness again. I've ran into this before. When they have electrical issues, they just start ripping out things and hoping it makes it work. So instead of spending a fortune on a new wire harness, what I typically do is just go ahead and put a push button start into it. And it's always worked. Now, this one's going to have a little bit of an issue because we got to have a special wire to shut it off. So this switch here is what they put installed. I got a different switch coming. I don't like the switch. No way to really install it. So I got just a toggle switch that I'm going to install, but that won't be hard to do. So I'm going to install this push button. But the thing is, I want to cover up the keyhole. So I'm going to cut out a piece of plastic, cover it up, and then put my switch into that. That way I can drill into it. I know I can get a metal drill, but there's just no reason to try to find some place to put it. When they got a nice little keyhole there, I can put that plastic in there. It's easier to cut than metal. I'll screw it in. I got some bolts and nuts here that I'm going to screw it in with, and then we'll hook that switch up. This shouldn't be hard at all. So I'm going to go ahead and start cutting with a Dremel. Okay, so I got it all marked up, but I don't know how straight it is because I had to use this, and it doesn't look very straight, to be honest. I had to use this as my edge to square it up, and this isn't square, so it'll be alright. We'll figure out how to make this work. It's a long time since I used a Dremel. I didn't know it was variable speed. I didn't see that until after I started. That helped keep it from melting. So I had to take the steering wheel off, just one bolt nut, so I can reach it with the drill. Okay, so the other day I was showing you that the engagement cable was all goofed up. So now we're going to put in a new engagement cable. Try to figure out how to get a camera in here so you can see it. Okay. So right here is a hanger. And you take the engagement cable and it has a clip right here. So you stick that clip into that hanger. Then this little hook here hooks onto the up and down lever. There's a pin that comes out of the up and down lever. So you hook that. I'm trying to keep my arm out of your way, but it makes it hard to. Okay, so it starts on its own power now. I don't need jumper cables or any funny stuff. I can start it. Now the only thing I gotta do now is get it where it will shut off without any funny stuff. I'll put a switch, I guess, maybe right above it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Above it or below, but I think there's stuff there, so put it right there. It shouldn't be in the way. And that will so you would flip the switch up, hit the button, it'll start, you start cutting, and then when you're done cutting, you hit that switch down and it would be off. So this one's about getting there. I'm waiting for parts for the brake, and that's the biggest problem, most concern I have now. It's missing a brake bar. This is not the original transmission, so I got to modify things to make this work. It has me highly concerned. I'm gonna have to weld bars and I don't know, spent a lot of time at the hardware store trying to figure out what I want to do. I also ordered a spring. It's going to need a spring and a bar. The bar I had to buy used off eBay because they didn't have them. They don't sell them anymore for either transmission, the original transmission or the one that's on it now. So if you'll click this up next box, it'll take you to a video where I was talking about this thing. So hope I can inspire you to fix it so you can live your dreams. Thanks for watching.